Hello there, my beautiful friend. Thanks so much for joining me for today's hip workout. So, this is going to be less of a flow and more of just drills. And we're not going to just power through the drills and do them on repeat. We're actually going to take our time and be very mindful of the strength that we are creating in the hips. We're going to start this one in cheerleader. You will want a block or a book. Once again, not necessary, but you may find it beneficial. And then we are going to stretch out and get into frog. So if you would like a blanket or maybe two pillows to give some relief to the knees, go ahead and pause me and grab those things now. Like I said, we're going to start in cheerleader. Some people call this deer pose. But either way, it's a hip opener. So this is kind of where it starts. And as we get more open hips, we start to open the legs out, and it's a little less discomfort, a little more comfort there. So wherever you are, go ahead and meet me in your most beautiful cheerleader. Now, if this is not accessible to you at all, you can pop your butt, your sits bones, I'm not ever sure what to call it, on a block. It'll give you some more room, make this a little more accessible. So once we get here, we're just dropping in, seeing how this pose feels, noticing the emotions that come up, obviously. Hips release things, so we're going to allow that to happen today. And we're going to focus first on this right leg. So we did some last week where we lifted the leg straight up. So now we have this leg at a bent, and it's also at an outward rotation, and we're going to lift. So if you need to bring your hands to the mat, go ahead and bring it with me. And we're just going to lift the leg. It doesn't matter how high we lift the leg. All that matters is that we have this sensation of lift. Even if the feet don't actually come off, if we feel the hip move and we feel the strength building right here, that's what we're going for. So let's go. Slow for 10. Lift it. Lower. Lift. Lower. 3, 4, 5, sitting up here, 6, we're not dumping into the back, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, feel that burn. Okay, coming around, so just pivoting the feet and legs over towards this other side. Finding your comfort here, it's going to feel different. All sides are different, especially when we talk about the hips. So like I said, we're going to be easy with ourselves. We're going to continue to talk love to ourselves. We're not beating ourselves up here. Bringing the hands to the mat. And let's go. We lift and lower. Lift, lower. And here we get for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, 10. Very, very nice. I'm going to sit back, windshield wiper those legs if it feels good for you. And then we're going to come around, be in our all fours position here. And we're just, once we get here, we're just going to shift the hips over towards the left and try to look at the right toes. Nice inhale and exhale here, getting into that left IT band. And shift the hips over towards the right. Take the gaze towards the left toes. Beautiful. Back into our neutral tabletop here. We're coming in for our gate pose. So we're going to step the left foot to the back of the mat. If this right foot wants to pivot, go ahead and pivot it. Left arm up. So we're going to have some fun here by bringing this left elbow and left knee together. So we're going to take a big reach overhead, and then we'll bring them together for 1, and all the way back out, and then together for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Release. Bring this left hand to the left thigh or shin. Right hand up and over. Beautiful stretch here. Breathing. Beautiful. We're going to inhale. We're going to come back. And now we are going to sit back on this right heel. So we can bring our hands into the front and we can tuck the right toes. Are you with me? Okay, and now we're just going to sit back. Now, if the knee hurts, you can untuck the toe. We're finding what feels good, and we're getting the stretch into this hip. You're definitely going to feel it through this left inner thigh, and we rise for 1. We're doing these slow. Back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very nice. Come up. Coming back through our all fours position here. And whenever it feels good, we're going to jump to the other side. So the right leg is back. We can pivot on this left one. Our right hand is now up and overhead. And we're breathing. I turned this way so my butt wouldn't be in the camera. You're welcome. And here we are, and we're going to do these elbow to knee taps. So once again, we're doing these slow and controlled. So big reach with that right hand. And inhale, we come up to tap. 1. Exhale, we come out. Together. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Right hand comes up, right thigh, shin, left arm up and overhead. Beautiful stretch here. Go ahead and come out. We can bring the hands in front of us this time. And once again, if you want to tuck the toes, you can tuck the toes, or you can not tuck the toes, whatever feels good for you and your knee. All right, let's go. I sit back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, you got this, 10. Very nicely done. We'll come sit on our booties. If you want a windshield wiper those legs. Be my guest here. So our next drill is going to be a little more maybe challenging. So there's going to be a couple ways that we can get into this. So if you don't like this at all, you can just sit in our figure 4 stretch. Okay, that's the other option. So the next option is reverse tabletops with the figure 4 leg. So we're going to take this right knee under this right ankle under the left knee, bend through the hips, and we're going to push forwards and backwards. So you're going to feel this in the hips. So we're going 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Push up, figure 4, or reverse tabletop with the figure 4, and release the right. Other side. Left ankle over, under, right knee. Get it right, Steph. And let's drop the hips down, and let's do that same little movement here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You got this. 8, 9. One more. And 10. Push it up. And slowly we'll release. That was a little heavy on the wrist, so let's go ahead. Roll them one way. Roll them the other way. Be happy. Be proud. Beautiful, beautiful job. So we are going to come through a plank. Let's plant the hands and the feet back, tucking the toes. And we're going to take a big round through the spine, come up onto the tiptoes. Big step forward with this right foot. And here we are in our runner's lunge. Dropping through the hips, feeling into them. And what we're here to do is we're coming in through this runner's lunge up to warrior 3. Prep, hands on mat the whole time, and then back. If you need to pull that right foot back just a tiny bit, be my guest. And when you're ready, we're going to pop up. There's 1. And back down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. 10. It's got to bring that left foot beside the right, standing forward fold. Let's just ragdoll it out. Take a little sway left to right. Nice in breath and out breath here. Maybe taking the feet to hit the width, the distance, if that feels good for you. One more round of breath. Hands to the mat. Step the right foot back. Runner's lunge here. Let's feel into these hips first, just taking a nice sway here, forwards and backwards, left to right. Maybe pulling that left foot back just a touch. And let's get ready. Pop up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Whew. Let's come in that forward fold again. I felt that. I hope you did too. Let's go ahead and come up, half lift, lengthen through that spine, nice long, long neck. Exhale, fold. Peel yourself all the way up to standing. Oh yeah, hands on our hips here. Nice inhale and exhale here. Inhale that right leg up. Bend the knee, it's cool. Now this is just our little passive stretch. This is our active stretch. Yeah, we're actively stretching this. We're actively pulling that right knee into the chest. And release. I know, it looks so easy. All right, let's inhale, left leg up, and pull it in. We're still breathing. We're not holding or clenching the breath. We are being mindful of the energy we are creating, even when we are in these crazy positions that look easy. And release. Go ahead, take a little shake out there. We all like to shake out. Beautiful. Come back to the front of the mat. We're going to inhale the arms up. Slice through the sky. Half lift. Plant the hands, step the feet back, and push back, down dog. Inhale the right leg up. Take the hip circles one way. And take them the other way. Step it forward. Lower down that back knee. Inhale, we rise up. Interlace the hands behind the head. Push the hips forward. If you want, you can bring your hands to the mat, or you can challenge your balance here by pushing into our half splits. Rolling back into our low lunge. Left hand plants, right hand up and all the way towards that left foot. Little revolve Skandasana with that knee lowered. Beautiful stretch for that IT band that this whole channel loves. I'm a big fan for y'all loving this one. Okay, come back. Plant the hands, tuck the toes, step the right foot back. Let's vinyasa. Roll forward plank. Lower down the knees, the chest and the chin. Roll through into our cobra. Everybody pushes back and meets down dog. Beautiful. Left leg sweeps up. Go ahead and take the hip circles here, going one way. And then reverse it. Beautiful. Step it forward in between the hands. Lower down that back knee. Rise up. Low lunge. Interlace the hands behind the head. Elbows pull back. And pushing back, half splits. Rolling forward. Right hand plants, left hand up, all the way around towards that right foot. Very nice. Very nice stretch here. Beautiful. Coming back around, framing this foot, tucking the toes, sending it back, plank. Look forward. Lower down the knees, the chest, and the chin. Roll through into our cobra, maybe no hands. Everybody pushes back, down dog. Let's go ahead and give your dog a little walk here. Stretching out through the legs, seeing how they feel. And when it feels good, you can roll forward. Come onto those knees and spin those legs around. We're coming in for our bicycles. If you want to rock and roll, go ahead, rock and roll with me. And if you want, you can do the side to side rocks too, if that feels better for you. We are here to find what feels good for us. Okay. Hands behind the head. We're coming in for our bicycles here. So legs are parallel. Beautiful. Let's go. Right elbow, left knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Hug them in. Biggest hug you've given yourself all day. Maybe taking some more circles here with the knees. Feeling into the hips here. Reversing that circle. We're coming on to our bellies. And here's where you might find the block useful. You may not. You may really not like me for this one. So my block, I'm going to put it over here on the left. I'm going to demonstrate this side first. It's actually going to be my right side. So we can come up into Sphinx. You can be in Cobra if this, finding what feels good. We're working on the hips. We're not working on the upper body. We're bringing this right leg around this block. So we can move the block wherever we need it. We know that the block has a skinny side. We may have to bring our leg up higher, but we don't have to go as far. But whatever you're finding that feels good, these are small movements and they are powerful. So we're going to take these slow and we're just going to take this ankle from one side of the block to the other. So you may see, okay, we got this. So if this is too big for you, this is what we do. Okay, we're just picking it up and moving it. All right, and we're gonna go for 10 times. Ready? And we go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You should start to feel this. 10. Whew. Okay, moving the block, coming in for the other side. So here we got our left leg up. Figuring out how we're gonna do it. It's always gonna be easier on one side. This is gonna be my easy side. I trust that you are set up on this side, and here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very nice. You can go ahead and send the legs back. We're about to come in for frog, so set yourself up for success here. So whether you have pillows, a blanket, whatever you like for frog, go ahead, get yourself ready. We don't want to damage the knees. We want them to be protected, okay? Let's go ahead, take them as wide as we can get them. So our knees and our legs here are at 90 degrees. Our feet are flexed. If you want to walk down to your forearms, be my guest. And we're breathing. We're just going to be here for just a minute. So finding that breath, finding that beautiful, compassionate self-talk here. Only one way to get better at this, and it's practice, practice, practice. And sending the breath to the tight areas. We just imagine the breath feeling up that tight muscle with so much oxygen that it's going to give us what we want. And on an in breath, we're slowly going to peel ourselves up. And we're going to come onto our booties and we're going to windshield wiper these legs. Non-negotiable this time. So go ahead, windshield wiper those legs with me. Should feel really nice to get them closed up there. And we're going to come to me in a comfy cobbler seat here. Feet to touch. If you want to prop your sits bones up on a block, be my guest. Otherwise, we're just going to come here and we're butterflying these legs so we can open up our feet like a book, and then we just butterfly the legs while we breathe. Slowing down the practice here, getting ready to come back to reality. You've done such good work on yourself, though. You should be very proud. And when it feels good, we're going to hinge from the hips to fold forward, using the elbows to push against the knees. A few rounds of breath here. Take one more round of breath. And we'll slowly sit up. Bring your hands to heart center. The light in me honors and acknowledges that brightness inside of you. Namaste. Thank you for being a light in this world. Ripples are real, and I appreciate you showing up for yourself and putting in the work. Hip days can be very mentally challenging, so bravo to you. My love and light is sent to you all day. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you back on the mat tomorrow. Please do comment. Let me know how this went and how you liked these exercises. Some of these were a little different than what we normally do on the channel, but all of these could be added to any of our flows. So let me know, what was your favorite? Thanks again. I really appreciate all the support from you guys, and I really appreciate you choosing Yoga with Stephanie. Have a great rest of your day.